See an animal in need? Lend a hand. Even the smallest act of kindness counts. Today, we're sharing amazing moments of animals asking for help and humans stepping up. Hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. When the environment is polluted, it weakens turtles' immune systems, making them more vulnerable to barnacles. Healthy turtles can shake off barnacles, so if you see one covered, it means they're sick. Take them to a specialist or conservation center. Thanks you for working hard to save these turtles from harmful barnacles. These kind people found 2 seals trapped in a fishing net. They're trying to free them, but sadly, one didn't survive. This is a stark reminder of the dangers animals face if we don't control our littering. If this man hadn't stepped in, I can't imagine what would have happened to this turtle. We all need to be more aware. It's not fair that our pollution harms animals. We're not the only ones living on this planet, so let's take better care of our environment. A green sea turtle was found trapped in a fishing net in a coastal area. Luckily, this man helped it get free. Really have to learn. So many small actions, big gestures. The stingray was stuck in a shallow puddle. This guy wholeheartedly caressed and comforted him, and then he called a group of people to take him back to the sea. Imagine how the marine animals we don't see are struggling and suffering when their habitat is polluted. This is one of the reasons why we should not throw trash into the ocean. Oh my God, a whale shark stuck in a fishing net. This group of divers worked hard to quickly free the animal. Good thing those guys were there. Wow, I'm amazed at how animals connect with humans. This injured sea lion climbed onto a boat, begging for help because she had no other choice. I'm so happy and thankful to the kind people who understood what she needed and helped her. Oh, you will be more surprised with this moment. Ben has been diving with seals for the last 20 years. They are so affectionate. His interactions with them was as if they had known each other for a long time. Such intelligent and soulful beings. May they stay safe from us. It's amazing how animals in distress seem to sense that humans can help them. Let's make sure we don't disappoint them. This baby moose was stuck between two rocks in the lake. The fisherman was extremely surprised to see that the deer was not afraid at all. In the end, they helped it return home safely. The moment the camel got its legs stuck in the tree for 2 painful days, it became so tired and collapsed. Luckily, 2 men appeared and saved him from the brink of death. This man heard a puppy's desperate cry and found its tail pinned by a porcupine. It was heartbreaking to watch. We are grateful for all the help you have given to this adorable animal. This woman is really kind. She did not hesitate to rescue 6 abandoned puppies, carefully holding each puppy to take care of them carefully and thoughtfully.
Yep. So we got them all cleaned up and warm and gave them water. Hungry. They went to foster really quickly.
The only other way is to get a rope from that end to that end. So he won't let us go in the middle. So we have to walk. We need to try to get a rope.
This
right
rescue was tough.
pond.
Simon and Josh had to get creative to catch the swan. Thankfully, after some rest and food, it looked much better and was released back into the wild. I really admire Simon and his team for their hard work saving these amazing animals.
Good boy. You made life difficult, didn't you? River. Look. Very ungainly, but...
Oh my God, the pain of the elephant stuck in the mud hole for 2 days. With the tireless efforts of the rescue team and fishermen, the elephant mother and child were freed.
Yes.
His actions are amazing. He didn't hesitate to save the cow stuck in the fence, and even used all his water to help it. This shows there are still plenty of good people in the world. This guy stumbled across a hawk that was tangled in fishing line on the shore. As he worked to free it, the hawk watched him intently, as if showing gratitude. Thank you. Next, we have a puppy trap between 2 walls. It got even more stuck as it tried to move. After several failed attempts, the rescue team had to break through the wall to save it, giving the puppy a chance to survive. The fox was stuck for 4 hours, with its mouth entangled in the net ropes. Luckily, a guy appeared at the right time, freed it, and brought it back for very special care.
So he will need a vet check. Oh no, it's right, bud.
I can't believe he could fit 2 almonds in his tiny mouth. What a beautiful moment.
Don't go on the train tracks, puppers! Hey, puppy! Hey, you!
When this guy saw a husky running on the train tracks, he dropped everything to rescue her. Thankfully, she was soon reunited with her family.
Oh, buddy. Prepare to meet the sweetest, most...
A cat lost its mother and became afraid of human eyes. But the presence of a kind woman not only gives it a warm meal, but also helps it find brothers.
She's the one in front of the other. I know. He will improve this each and every.
The goose got caught in the net. This employee did not hesitate and threw herself into the lake to carry the goose to shore. And skillful hands rescued him, and the goose happily took off and flew away. This bad fish weighed nearly a ton and was stuck in a canal leading to the Nilawala River. Luckily, the fishermen discovered it and focused their strength to help it return to freedom.
Oh my gosh!
This guy dived into a frozen lake to save a trapped cat.
gosh.
Thanks to his patience and bravery, the cat is safe.
Oh, poor thing! Get out of the water, Dari!
And that would be the noise as well. Look at that. Look, he's left. Guys obviously left cans everywhere in his garden, so he can go back.
Our
to his
world
mum.
will become increasingly better if
Just
everyone has a kind heart like this
Poor
man.
Bogler, that was nasty, wasn't it, eh?
Oh, it's all round his neck.
And next,
State
the
skin
hedgehog
again
was
underneath.
freed by the
skin is
doctors
really
from the
quite
net
red.
wrapped
Done
around
too
its
much
neck.
damage and
They
he should be
performed
just
a
checking the
careful health
wounds,
check
gave him
before
antibiotics, so we
releasing
checked
it
with the
back into the
people,
wild.
Tidy the nets up at the end of the...
Sure, if you look, there's a little gap in the concrete, and it's just got its stuff up in there.
This man did not hesitate when facing danger. He bravely saved a small creature trapped on a high building.
You're gonna need it fixing. Come back.
Seeing the fawn stuck in the gate in the rain broke my heart. But thanks to this kind man's bravery and quick actions, the fawn was reunited with its mother. The elephant accidentally fell into the well. Local people immediately found a rescue plan, breaking the wall of the well so the elephant could climb to the ground safely. It was truly a wonderful moment. This horse faced danger, and finally, a lovely foal was born. The doctor's kindness and care are truly precious.
Towels, Anna? adopted your baby. Then we're gonna start stripping the stall.
In natural life, animals cannot avoid dangerous situations. They can die if they don't get help promptly. Like the case of this elk, it would have faced a terrible tragedy if it had not been discovered and rescued by two men.
Come on. He's good. He's going, run. Here you go, buddy.
After endless efforts, they finally helped it escape. May God bless you both for your great mercy and efforts. During the winter months in some countries, there is a low temperature. There are often situations where animals get stuck in frozen lakes, like this dog being rescued by rescuers. If you live in places like this, you should also learn the necessary skills to be able to rescue your pet if they unfortunately fall into a similar situation. Oh my God. Surely the cat is feeling pain when trapped in such a situation. It was lucky to be rescued by the man in time.
Yay!
Don't let your pets go too far from your sight, because they may fall into the same situation. I love how ridiculously calm he is, like he knew he was being helped. What a good boy. Dogs are all love and no dog deserves to suffer. He must feel amazing. Thank you so much for doing this. Getting its head stuck in the bucket caused the deer to become disoriented and stuck in the middle of the lake. The rescue team was present, and their quick and decisive actions helped the deer escape the ironic situation.
It's off. You hold, don't let go. Perfect. Just hold her easy. Yeah.
At first glance, you can see how much hardship this horse has endured. But animal prosthetics experts, Derek Campana, helped, and the horse took his first steps in life. After escaping the fence with the help of the kind men, the moose regained its freedom and will certainly be very grateful to them. The poor baby moose is in a dangerous situation. Fortunately, 4 kind men discovered it in time. They gently brought the baby deer to shore. It has been released back into the forest, and hopefully it can find its mother.
Do that again.
Every year, there are many cases of animals falling into similar situations as these 2 foxes. Luckily, there are always kind people like him, ready to help animals when they are in trouble.
Hi, baby. Hello.
Many unfortunate animals get stuck in fences every year, but thanks to the kindness of people like this man, they have a second chance at life. A group of people discovered a cow struggling in the middle of the water. They took the cow behind the boat to help it get to shore. The bull even happily headbutted the man before his comrades left.
Good girl.
I don't know why the cow could get stuck in the tree like this.
What's are you in?
It must have been very lucky when humans discovered it and helped it escape.
Little birds like this get blown offshore. We pick them up.
Rescued by a man from the water, the little bird completely trusted and became close to the good guy. It was returned to the wild after a period of careful care by him. Maybe the big waves caused this turtle to flip over. It would have dried up on the beach if this nice guy hadn't helped it.
That was so amazing to do.
It's still alive, it's still alive.
As soon as learned that this turtle was still alive, the man immediately helped it turn over. Thanks for your timely help.
We did it!
This monkey made the wrong decision to swim to the other shore on his own. But its physical strength was not enough. And as a result, it almost drowned in the middle of the river if it was not lucky enough to meet these boatmen.
I love you, amigo. Hey.
Being immersed in water for many hours because he couldn't get out of the canal on his own was perhaps the worst time for this little kangaroo. And only when the rescue workers arrived did it see a glimmer of hope in life. The crowd was watching and cheering for the man. His brave action after successfully rescuing the sloth from danger from the electric pole deserves praise. Even though the pelican was angry, they still persisted in helping it escape the hook. Truly kind people.
You got him? Got him? What the hell? Yeah!
This bird put aside its fear of humans and came to us for help. The outside temperature is too hot, and the space in this car is great. When the winds appeared more frequently, the temperature decreased, and the bird was returned to nature. This poor deer couldn't see anything. Luckily, the person tried to get closer to help it. An unfortunate baby elephant fell into a hole. It thought that its family would leave without it. But instead, they called for help, and with the help of an excavator, the humans were able to free their little guy. Elephants are emotional animals. They don't forget to thank humans before leaving. What a beautiful action. A wolf so hungry that he had to overcome his fear and approach humans for help. Luckily, it found a good person. Chinese police tried their best to rescue the sheep that was caught in the fast-flowing water. Fortunately, both the rescuer and the sheep were safe. Getting its horn stuck in the fence made this deer panic. It can only calm down after being helped by the man. Even though it was freed, it did not leave immediately, but seemed to want to stay there to express its gratitude to him. It was just a small action from her, but it brought great happiness to the baby koala. Oh, how could a hedgehog climb up a rock in the middle of such fast-flowing water? If it wasn't lucky enough to be discovered and helped by rescue workers, its life would probably end in a few days. Silent heroes. If it weren't for their presence, perhaps the lives of the two deer would have ended here. It's amazing to see animals asking for help and getting the help they need. With just one small action, he made the hedgehog have more faith in humans.
His owner tells me that he's been in this.
This cat could have spent the night at the top of a tree if this rescuer had not arrived.
He's been up here for 3 weeks. Hi. Hi, I gotcha.
There yet.
Hopefully, after reuniting with the cat, the girls will pay more attention to their pets.
I got to see ya.
When I saw Sean pick up Spaz up in that
So just know that he's been in this tree for so long.
Oh, a deer is struggling in the water, begging for help from humans. Luckily, these kind people stop to help it. The giraffe unfortunately fell into the water tank. It tried to the point of exhaustion but couldn't escape. A group of people came to help it. That's truly amazing. Three coyotes got caught in a soccer net and had difficulty breathing. An animal control officer had to cut the net to free them. This sea lion's unfortunately got his head stuck in a wheel. Luckily, the rescue team arrived just in time to carry out the rescue mission. Pitiful! Here there is a cute dog abandoned in the middle of a field. It must have been very lonely, but now it has a new family. It's heartbreaking to see that little monkey scream in pain when stuck in the fence, but fortunately, the rescue team found and saved it. The rescue team had to use boat to rescue the cow under the ice. This cow absolutely feel cold, but now it is safe. This man was not afraid of danger and gave the cat artificial respiration to help it breathe normally again.
I'm just trying to help.
Oh, Mother Duck looked so worried when she saw her babies in the pool. Luckily, this woman used a net to scoop them up.
He's running away. There you go. You're welcome.
Unfortunately for this poor stray dog, it was paralyzed in both legs. But luckily for it, this young man appeared. The dog's life seemed to turn a new page. He took it with him throughout the journey and took care of it. In the end, it returned home with him and had a happy life with this kind person. This is truly a touching moment. All the kind-hearted people are helping a sloth as it tries to cross the road, a place that could put it in danger at any time. After watching these moments, I think you should also check your chimney. Maybe there's also a raccoon stuck in there.
You're a sweet boy.
The two men approached the trapped deer with professionalism and gentleness, so as not to frighten it further.
Yeah,
Wow.
there you go. You got her.
And what an impressive rescue they had.
Free ride. You almost have to lift her up, eh?
Successfully rescuing a deer stuck in a frozen lake created a wonderful holiday memory for these two good guys. No terrestrial exploration for you, little octopus. Let this guy's kindness steer you in the right direction. And unfortunate, the roe deer got stuck in a crack in the ground. He couldn't let the animal suffer, so he smashed a block of earth to save it. This pufferfish actively sought out this diver to ask for help. And of course, he doesn't hesitate to give his kindness. These people blocked the path of hundreds of camels to give them water because they knew that 160 kilometers around here, they would not find any water source. If this dog's owner doesn't return in time, its life will undoubtedly be in danger. The tour was postponed when this person discovered a zebra lying on the ground due to dehydration. This person provides water to save its life. The Sanawaktia. This man is slowly helping the gerbil quench its thirst. It looks so pitiful and adorable at the same time. Thank God, with the coordination of kind people, the dog was safely rescued. This man has a gift for them. The fox looks scared at first, but then it looks happy when receiving the gift. They look so cute. He is skating. Wait, look, he is finding a stuck horse. It is trying to find the way to escape, and luckily, the student helped him. Oh, look at the way that the baby deers try to stand up. It is extremely difficult. But two men helped them to stand up successfully. This man discovered the shark struggling in the middle of the water. Realizing it was wrapped by a fishing line, he quickly moved closer to help the poor shark. After a while, this shark was freed and returned to the water. Would you believe it? This moose approached a human to ask for water. It met kind people. Climate change, as well as environmental impacts, caused the island where this giraffe lived to gradually sink into the water. The rescue team spent months planning to get it to safety. It's great when everything goes smoothly. Let's join hands to protect the environment so that creatures like this deer don't have to leave their home. A kind-hearted man saved a little fox that was in serious trouble. Such an act of kindness. In the upcoming segment of the video, we'll explore the heartwarming reunions between animals and their families. Let's dive in right away. When the horse arrived at the veteran's bedside, its presence served as an emotional farewell, fulfilling his final wish. After a perilous mission, despite being wounded and hospitalized, the officer was reunited with his loyal friend, who had unwavering loyalty to his leader and extraordinary courage.
I have some points of view that aren't even correct.
The story of a dog that was missing for 2 years and finally returned to its family is like saying that, believe in God, and God will always give us miracles. The moment the diver and the little fish swam together clearly showed us that friendship knows no species. Look at the touching reunion between the lion and the volunteer who saved his life. We will see the deep affection and gratitude that cannot be expressed in words, even when it is the king of the jungle. Every time they met, the affectionate gestures she gave the foxes made them extremely happy and excited.
Yeah, you just wanted me all to yourself.
You baby. Mwah, puppy, I miss.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
I love the joy and affection Limbani shows every time she greets her first caregivers. It's truly heartwarming. This reunion is a testament to the saying, friendship knows no distance. The more they love, the more they understand each other. At that time of day, it will run to the bus station to wait and escort its owner back. For her and her pet, not seeing each other for 24 hours is too long. The happiness that could not be hidden was clearly expressed by the fawn's joyful leap as it reunited with its little owner who had returned after studying abroad for 3 years. There is nothing better than being reunited with your best friend. I hope this brings joy to your soul because it completely melted mine.
It's been a long week. Bubby!
The first thing she did after a week away from home was to find her beloved donkey. The donkey's reaction clearly showed the love and longing it had for her. After many days of waiting, the tiger cub finally met his friend. No words can describe his joy. It's amazing and overwhelming. You will love the ocean more when you see the friendliness between gray whales and humans. Time eroded the old man's youth, but the love for animals always lived in that warm heart. From afar, the familiar silhouette made the steps unable to get faster. The joy couldn't be hidden on her face, and she acted cute. Body language and gestures are private signals between them. Differences in species cannot prevent friendship from forming. Let's see the baby monkey's reaction to his grandmother when they meet again after a week of separation.
Oh, yes. Oh, shit. I miss you so. Yes. Oh, this is so nice, girl. Yes, you're such a
After 4 years of separation, the woman finally reunited with her horse, and as she hugged him tightly, the horse could only melt in her warm embrace.
No more. We'll go give Chance one.
Even though she couldn't ride on the horse's back again, the feelings between them remained unchanged. The donkey's sobbing voice expressed the deep nostalgia of the donkey during the meeting with its caretaker for 3 years. The steps became more and more urgent, as if it was afraid of losing the opportunity to meet its owner. They reunited when the girl decided to settle here instead of returning to France. Seeing his owner waiting, the dog was extremely surprised and constantly excited. That's why the house is always filled with happiness. Everyone considers this golden as a member of family, and they are happy because of its presence. Used all his strength to cling to the girl, as if he was afraid that if he let go, he would have to leave her again. Even though 3 years have passed, they still play as if they've only been apart for a week. The way they accompany each other like soulmates makes people admire them. It's been 3 days since we last saw each other. This cat really misses the caresses and warm hugs. With great excitement, the pet goat did not wait for the woman to park her car, but immediately jumped onto the roof of the car as soon as she arrived home. The pandemic has been tough on everyone, and this family hasn't seen their dog in a long time. And on his birthday, the man received a special surprise. After 25 years, 2 chimpanzees still recognize their old friend. They could not contain their emotions when they met the woman who helped them escape life behind the bars of the laboratory. When you come home after a tiring day at work, do you want to receive the same welcome and loving gestures as they do? In some miraculous way, the dog that had been lost for a year was found to the woman's surprise. That belt is probably the only item that helps them recognize each other when they have grown significantly. I am truly impressed by the dedication of the firefighters. The vet was rescued as if the old woman's hope for life was once again rekindled. When he left for vacation for 10 days, I think this cat was stuck to his thigh by some glue. The expectant face looking forward to meeting his grandparents makes everyone unable to stop smiling. It cannot rest during a long journey. It really missed those familiar caresses and affections.
Oh my God! Oh, he's peeing everywhere.
The girl was looking forward to knowing what her hamster's reaction would be when he saw her return after 5 months on business. Both were extremely happy and excited. Although the initial reaction was a bit slow, there is no denying the affection this dog has for the woman. Despite their large appearance, they are just kittens that need to be taken care of.
Oh my God. Kisses, kisses, kisses. Oh, lots. Oh, yes, that was straight flat on the mouth.
After many years apart, the man finally reunited with the bear, and it felt as if they were long-lost friends reuniting. As you watch how this guy and his best friend the hippo interact, you'll be inspired to learn more about every aspect of the hippo. The happy tears and the way the man held the chimpanzee in his arms after many years of separation showed the image of a happy father reunited with his child.
Mama сейчас приедет.
After a day of hard work, this is definitely the moment all the people look forward to. There is nothing as happy as always having loved ones waiting to welcome us home.
Затоптали.
The young man couldn't believe that he was seeing the dog again that had gone missing a few months earlier, despite his strenuous search efforts. Tears kept falling unconsciously.
Hoş geldin. Günaydın.
After a year of returning, both the donkey and the man were looking forward to this happy moment. They constantly give each other affectionate and warm actions.
Altından beni de ısırıyorsun. Etimi de ısırıyorsun ha. Yine. Hoş geldin Destan.
Even though she knew about the meeting in advance, this woman was still very emotional when she met this love bug again. Tears of happiness kept falling.
Just be gentle, that's it.
Do you believe it? This dog thought he would never see his owner again. Now it wants to freeze this moment forever. Can you imagine? This girl has been taking care of this crocodile since it was a baby. and now it acts like a well-behaved child around her. Always remember, never approach a bear cub in the wild. Luckily, this man doesn't have to worry about their mother, because he also wants to hug the mother bear tightly like this.
Все? Маш. Все,
The reunion of these beautiful cows shows that all living creatures desire and need to be loved. Whether it's been just 10 minutes or 10 months, the dog's affection for its owner still remains unchanged. It's been 3 weeks since Kitty got lost, and he certainly tried his best to find his family. This dog learned a valuable lesson after 6 months of separation. Never stop loving his owner. From now on, they will always be together. No more separation. It took 5 months to make up for the horse's nostalgia for 5 days without sincerity begets sincerity. With absolute trust, the girl is the only one whom the lions regard as their closest friend. After relentless efforts in search, they found each other in the overflowing happiness.
Gosh.
12 years for humans is a long time, but for cats, it can be a lifetime. This cat and its owner have been separated for 12 years. Perhaps old age has made it gradually forget this first friend. During the 3 months of separation due to the pandemic, the leopard cub not only grew in size, but also in its longing for its savior. Looking for a familiar bird in the vast sky is no easy task. By their own way, noisy dogs have chosen this special way to welcome their owners home after a business trip. As usual, every day, the playful dogs eagerly await their owner's return after a hard day's work. The searching gaze, as if seeking the child's hope for life, is evidence of the unconditional love he has for his four-legged friend.
Logan, look! Are you happy?
Would you like to be warmly welcomed by your four-legged friend every time you come home like this? Because they had to be hospitalized for a few days, they were unable to meet. The fox missed her so much. To be with his owner, even in the most difficult times, this dog ran after the ambulance 2.4 miles to get to the hospital in time. When humans and animals are reunited, it not only creates memorable moments, but also testifies to the power of compassion and sharing between two different species.
Qué buena esta criada.
Every reunion is worth cherishing.
Yeah, he's looking.
I wonder the goose really missed its owner, or it missed the habit of being fed by her. It's not natural for them to become close to each other. To have a reunion, they must make efforts to find each other again after difficult separations.
Got his wiener out. I want to
Even though 3 years have passed, the leopard, known as the brave predator, still remembers its old keeper. On Christmas, the real miracle happens when the husky is reunited with his owner after many long months apart.
Oh, good girl.
This reunion was special for the baby chimpanzee because it was the first time he met his new family in the small Bassa forest in Liberia, where everyone was an orphan like him. It only took a blind dog a few seconds to recognize its owner's familiar scent, even though they hadn't seen each other for many months. The hyena's gentleness towards the boy after a long time apart is a trade-off for a difficult period of getting to know each other. Being next to someone you love and trust, you have no defense at all, even forgetting your own instincts.
Привет. Привет.
The man cherished and loved the parrot like the way of a father would his baby.
Cute baby.
Yeah? Yeah. Like smack ribs, like double hamburger, kind of data.
Don't let the giant's body that makes people shiver in fear fool you. Inside that scary body is a warm heart. Nothing can compare to the feeling of a sailor returning home and finding his pelican eagerly waiting to hug him after a long voyage. This story will warm your heart, as a woman named Tony returns to visit her new koala friend, whom she saved from a bushfire a few months ago. The happiness cannot be hidden on the woman's faces when they have found their best pet after a year of constant looking for.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go home and change. His son know he's coming back home today? Oh, he's so excited.
Can't wait for the boat to dock. From afar, as soon as they caught sight of the familiar silhouettes, the birds flew closer to their owner. When a woman takes on the role of surrogate mother to a baby killer whale, she has no idea how much it will remember and be grateful for her throughout its life. They always cherish every remaining moment they have together. So emotional. After a long time without seeing his eagle friend, he was greeted with these loving sounds. In the midst of their heartwarming reunion, the lion was overcome with a surge of emotions. It desperately sought to embrace its benefactor, holding on as if never to let go again. The difference in height cannot create a difference in their feelings for each other, even though they have been apart for 10 months.
I gotta get closer. Where are you gonna be, Ryan?
Ryan's still agree.
Alright, so my phone died. So what?
The sight of crocodiles behaving like docile lizards when meeting their caretakers will surprise many people.
Left it right and the phone dies. But it says it's still recording, even.
But I advise you not to imitate his actions.
Go pop on him. Nobody cooperated. I know, I'm sorry. Get. Go. The only way a trapper will make money is killing him and selling the meat in the hide, which means the meat in the grip.
This is proof that any wild animal can become friendly to humans if we treat them well enough. When you seem to be in despair and are about to give up, a miracle appeared. The missing dog appears right before your eyes. His eyes were filled with tears of joy, proving the old man's affection for his companion. It may be scary for you when a pack of wolves approaches, but for him, it is happiness because now he is a member of this wolf family. She was worried that the horse wouldn't recognize her after 4 months apart, but it seemed her worries were unnecessary. The turkey was saved by him from the slaughterhouse before Thanksgiving. The reunion between the animals and their rescuers was amazing. As if they had caught each other's rhythm, they played with each other freely as a habit to start a new day.
Oh my goodness, now we're running.
Unable to bear the separation, the horse went to the hospital room window to visit its owner. The worried eyes show concern for the lover, making people deeply moved. At first glance, you would think it is a big dog, but it is actually a calf, and it is always happy to see its owner.
You got 500,000 people that love yours.
Licking and caressing are like special signals that bring two hearts closer together. The longer the separation, the greater and stronger the happiness of reunion. Neither of them wanted to miss any second of that moment. The familiar sound rang out, and immediately the 4 legs seemed to be equipped with motors, moving straight towards the target that had been located. The joy spread to everyone around. Warm hugs are indispensable in emotional reunions. The time we spend apart helps us appreciate the moment we are together. The slowness of each step of the chicken contrasts with the mixed emotions inside that body when reunited with its owner. This guide will show you how to make your furry friend the happiest dog in the world after a long time apart. If you have a cat, call them in because this reunion will make you want to kiss them a lot. Want to be happy every day? It's simple. Just having such a cute goat is enough. The girl devoted all her love to the tiger, and every time they met, the tiger affectionately hugged her like a kitten.
Yeah, I think they're the dogs.
This was probably the most memorable encounter ever when I couldn't believe that a dolphin swam up to be kissed.
Who is it? Oh my god.
Every child loves their grandparents, even if they are 4-legged and furry.
Who is it?
The dogs appeared very happy to be reunited with the man, who used to give them snacks every day after he returned from his vacation. So, not everyone deserves such love from animals, especially when it comes to big tigers. Waiting is not a suffering, it is a part of hope. The day we meet again will be the happiest day. The best things will come to you when you least expect it. Tears are not only for suffering, but also showing joy that cannot be expressed in words. The door opened, as if it opened a happy moment between two soulmates after several years of separation due to the epidemic. Even though it was just their first meeting, the little guy was extremely confident and trusted this strange man. As a habit, that white fur rushed into the arms of that big man after 8 hours of work. The obedient boy had been away from his friend for so long that he had almost forgotten what it felt like to be truly loved until they were reunited. This was a magical reunion. They didn't need words. Their actions spoke of the connection between them. There's nothing better than coming home and being welcomed as warmly as this man. Their dog suddenly disappeared 2 months ago. Maybe God heard their prayers to create this reunion today. The king of jungle and its weight cannot stop him from showing his feelings to his trainer because they have been apart for too long. The dog's excitement was uncontrollable when he saw the woman return from a week's trip. As usual, the two security guards are always excited to welcome the owner back after a day of work. The little guy couldn't bear to let the girl leave and kept holding that small hand with his pitiful face. The moment he met his old master again, the king of the jungle suddenly turned into a spoiled child. As soon as the familiar call sounded, all the elephants in the herd followed the call to find their savior 2 years ago. The sound of happiness continuously rang out, making everyone extremely emotional.
That shows you how sweet you are. These are Xander hugs. You just want the kisses and numbers. I know. You happy? Are you happy? Oh no. I know.
The unexpected reunion of this caracal with the benefactor who saved it from the forest fire 3 years ago.
I love your arm.
Look at the big cat shows the love with the owner. So sweet. This healthy and happy lion was rescued from the circus by this woman several years ago. Luckily, this brave woman helped him escape from that tragedy that seemed to last forever. He never forgot a woman's precious favor. The bear's heart during the days when the owner was away was cold as winter here, and it felt warm again when the owner returned. After 2 years away from home to do military service, this young soldier returned to a warm welcome from the homie. What is the longest time you have been apart from your pet? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell to know more touching stories like this. See you later.